quickly took a squeeze at the iPod and went through my favorite tracks. And this is a very special track. It was a signature track for me when I was on the radio, and brings back many amazing memories.
New day, new drama in South Africa. According to new reports, Romeo Kumalo seeks for divorce and requests 90% of Basetsana Kumalo's properties. Please subscribe as you watch. Celebrity divorces, particularly those involving high-profile figures, often spark significant public interest, especially when the financial stakes are high. One such case that has recently captured attention is the divorce proceedings between Romeo Kumalo and his wife, Basetsana Kumalo, two influential media personalities in South Africa. Romeo's demand for a divorce and his extraordinary request to claim 90% of Basetsana's properties has caused a stir, prompting debates about wealth distribution, the dynamics within celebrity marriages, and the nature of such high-profile splits. This article delves into the details of the case, the legal considerations, and the broader implications for South African divorce law and celebrity culture. Romeo and Basetsana Kumalo have long been celebrated as one of South Africa's most prominent celebrity couples. Basetsana, a former Miss South Africa, television personality, and successful businesswoman, has built an impressive career in media and business. She also plays an active role in philanthropy and holds several high-level corporate positions, establishing herself as an influential figure in South Africa's media industry. Romeo Kumalo, equally successful in his own right, is a businessman, former TV presenter, and media mogul. His career has spanned several decades, during which he has made notable strides as both an entrepreneur and an entertainment industry figure. Together, the Kumalos have often been seen as a symbol of success and stability, making their recent divorce announcement all the more shocking to the public. The divorce filing by Romeo Kumalo, which cited irreconcilable differences, caught many off guard. Although the couple had reportedly been facing marital issues for some time, the announcement of their separation was nonetheless a surprise, particularly given the couple's public image. However, what has really turned heads is Romeo's demand for 90% of Basetsana's properties. Such a request is extraordinary and has stirred intense discussion, as divorce settlements in most cases tend to involve a more balanced distribution of assets. Romeo's claim of 90% of his wife's wealth has raised questions about the underlying reasons behind this demand, and some legal experts view it as an unusually bold approach in celebrity divorces. The legal basis for Romeo's request revolves around the Matrimonial Property Act in South Africa, which governs the division of assets in divorce cases. In South African law, there are two primary regimes for matrimonial property: marriage in community of property and marriage out of community of property. Marriage in community of property means that all assets accumulated during the marriage are jointly owned by both parties. In this scenario, Romeo would typically be entitled to 50% of the assets acquired throughout their marriage, as both spouses share joint ownership. Marriage out of community of property, however, means that each spouse retains control over their personal assets. In such a case, Romeo would only have a claim to Basetsana's wealth if he could prove a significant contribution to the growth of her assets, whether through financial means or by providing other forms of support. At this point, it remains unclear whether Romeo and Basetsana were married in or out of community of property, and this question will play a crucial role in how the courts handle the case. If they had a prenuptial agreement that separated their assets, Romeo's claim for 90% of Basetsana's wealth would likely be deemed unreasonable unless he can demonstrate that his contributions during the marriage were substantial. A key aspect of this divorce case is the motivation behind Romeo's demand. While some suggest that Romeo's request for such a high share of Basetsana's wealth might be based on financial necessity, others believe it could be a more strategic move. Throughout their marriage, Basetsana has enjoyed considerable success, especially in business and media, which has likely created a financial imbalance between the couple. Romeo's request could be his attempt to regain power and leverage in what may have been a marriage with complex personal dynamics. Some observers speculate that Romeo's approach may be a calculated maneuver to secure a favorable financial settlement or to ensure a more balanced division of assets, particularly in light of the significant wealth Basetsana has accumulated. Public figures in high-profile divorces often understand the power of media attention and Romeo's public declaration could be an attempt to exert pressure on the proceedings and influence the eventual outcome. While Romeo has made his demands known, Basetsana has largely refrained from discussing the divorce in detail. Given her status as a successful businesswoman and media mogul, Basetsana is well equipped to manage such high-stakes situations. She has likely sought expert legal advice and is preparing for a battle to protect her assets and reputation. Basetsana's legal team will likely challenge Romeo's request, emphasizing that the wealth she has accumulated is the result of her own hard work and strategic business decisions. Her side will argue that Romeo's claim for 90% is unreasonable, given the financial and personal contributions she has made throughout their marriage. In the public eye, Basetsana has long been seen as a strong, independent figure. How she handles this legal challenge will be crucial in shaping her public image and ensuring a fair resolution to the dispute. This case also highlights broader trends in high-net-worth divorces, especially in the celebrity world, where financial considerations can often overshadow personal relationships. As more wealthy individuals navigate the complexities of asset division, cases like the Kumalos raise important questions about fairness and the legal precedents for dividing marital wealth. The Kumalo divorce also underscores the shifting nature of marriage and wealth dynamics in the public eye, especially in relationships where both individuals are successful. The nature of their divorce will likely have ripple effects, influencing how other high-profile couples in South Africa and beyond handle similar situations. Romeo Kumalo's divorce filing and his request for 90% of Basetsana Kumalo's assets have sparked a national conversation about wealth, marriage, and the legal aspects of celebrity separations. This case is set to become a landmark in South African divorce law, with the final judgment having the potential to set important precedents for future high-profile splits. The public's attention remains focused on the Kumalos as their legal battle unfolds, raising crucial questions about fairness in divorce settlements and the complex realities of maintaining relationships in the public eye. Regardless of the outcome, this high-profile divorce serves as a reminder that even the most glamorous marriages are vulnerable to breakdowns, with significant emotional and financial consequences. Thank you for watching.